After a long time not discussing offline games with small sizes, this time we have summarized some lightweight 100 MB 2022 offline Android games. Although small in size, the list of games this time is no less than offline games with a much larger size. Immediately, here's the list. Just go ahead. Top 10 best offline games for Android 2022 under 100 MB high graphics. 1. Where's Samantha? This time we open the list with an adventure game called Where's Samantha? If we look at it at a glance, the visuals of this game already feel quite unique. Because, you will be brought into the world of textile style. In addition to the world, here you will also play a character in the form of a small cloth named George. You have a duty to find the figure of his love named Samantha. The gameplay itself is presented with puzzle gameplay, where you have to combine or separate these characters to complete a level. 2. Paperly, Paper Plane Adventure. Still present with an unusual game concept, the next in the list of offline games for Android 100 MB 2022 is Paperly, Paper Plane Adventure. As the title suggests, this game will take you on an adventure from a paper airplane. You will take the plane with you to complete the various levels provided, where each level is presented with a unique environmental atmosphere such as ice areas, deserts, to mountains. What's more, the scenery that is presented is quite pleasing to the eye. 3. Battlestrike Shooting. If the previous two games seem more casual, then this next game will be more suitable for those of you who like action games. Battlestrike Shooting is an action game with an FPS presentation style. As a game with a size of around 100 MB, this game comes with quite a number of positive elements. The visual presentation, combat action, and game controls are well presented. Later you are required to complete the story in the game, which is divided into a number of missions. 3. Mini Market. The next game that is no less interesting with a size of around 100 MB is Mini Market. As the name suggests, this game carries the theme of business simulation, where you will be a waiter at a mini market. As a mini market waiter, you are required to be able to serve customer orders well. Although the concept and mechanics of the gameplay are quite simple, in fact this game can be an addictive game, especially if you are looking for light offline games that you can play while relaxing. 5. Traffic Tour Classic. Traffic Tour Classic is a series of traffic tour games, which are Android offline games that are very popular on the Play Store. But the difference in this series, you will focus on driving various classic cars. This game provides dozens of classic cars that you can later unlock. As for the game, this game still requires players to drive a car while avoiding collisions on busy roads. In addition to these modes, there are also several other game modes to choose from. 6. Ryuko Legend of Shadow Hunter. As an offline game with a size of around 100 MB, Ryuko Legend of Shadow Hunter is certainly a game that will be a pity to miss when discussing 100 MB 2022 Android offline games. How not? This game can be considered as a fairly complete game. There are several different genres presented here, from action, open world, to RPG. The story of this game tells the struggle of a ninja figure named Ryuko, where he is required to fight against various enemies. This was done to save his homeland, which had been cursed by an evil spell. 7. Ice Cream 6. The Ice Cream series is one of the most popular horror game series on the Play Store. This is evident from the many series that have been released by the developer. And for the newest series, this is the 6th series. Still raising gameplay with elements of horror, puzzles, and stealth, the story in this series continues the previous series. Here you have to escape from a creepy ice cream factory by controlling Charlie and the help of Jay. 8. Pure Sniper. Sniper-themed games usually present simple gameplay, but still provide excitement to the players. Well, that's what the game called Pure Sniper is trying to bring up. As a sniper game, you have various missions to complete. The missions are also quite diverse, ranging from shooting criminals, shooting helicopters, to freeing hostages. Although it seems easy at first, it will gradually get more difficult and complex. Nine. Grand Survival. The next 100 megabytes 2022 Android offline game is a survival simulation game called Grand Survival. Here you will simulate the process of survival by being surrounded by a dangerous ocean. As a survival-themed game, this game basically has a concept that is not much different from other similar games. You can collect resources, craft items, and explore various islands. Besides having an interesting gameplay, the visual quality is also well presented. Ten. Asphalt Nitro 2. Asphalt Nitro game is famous for its small size, but has a slick quality. Well, in the latest series, the second series, a number of improvements have been made by Gamaloft as a developer. Even though it hasn't been officially released yet, it looks like it has a lot of potential. Both the presentation of the car, the streets, and the environment where the race is presented in sufficient detail. As for the game mechanics, this game is not much different from other Asphalt series, where the controls are quite simple with a tap or swipe system. Well, that's our recommendation for the 10 best 100 megabytes 2022 Android offline games that you can play. Although light, but the list of games is very fun to fill spare time.